in the news.
A diphtheria outbreak in Mbutu community, Abo Mbise local government area of Imo State has led to the death of several children, prompting an immediate closure of the schools in the area. The chairman of Abo Mbise local government area, Ihekumere Alaribe, confirmed the development, saying that diphtheria is a highly infectious disease that is caused by toxin-producing bacterium, primarily affecting the nose and the throat, but can also impact the skin. He went on to explain that it spreads through respiratory droplets from coughing or sneezing or via direct contact, infected individuals, or contaminated objects. In response to the outbreak, the local government has taken swift action to curb further spread. Schools in the local government have been temporarily closed, and parents have been advised to keep their children indoors. Senator representing Abia North Oji Uzokalu has defended the economic policies of President Bola Tinubu, saying Nigerians are reacting negatively because they are used to getting easy money without working hard. The former Abia State Governor and Senate Chief Whip acknowledged the current hardship in the country, but urged citizens to be patient, insisting that the benefits of the ongoing economic reforms will become evident in the coming years. Kalu praised Tinubu's bold moves, including the removal of fuel subsidy and the unification of the foreign exchange rates, calling them unprecedented since Nigeria's independence. Nigeria's public debt is set for another significant jump as President Bola Tinubu has requested the National Assembly's approval to secure fresh foreign loans amounting to about $24.14 billion. At the prevailing official exchange rate of 1,583.74 naira to a dollar, the proposed borrowing would add approximately 34.24 trillion naira to the existing debt stock, potentially pushing Nigeria's total public debt from 144.67 trillion naira at the end of 2024 to over 182.91 trillion naira by 2026. This represented a 48.58% rise from the 97.34 trillion naira recorded at the end of 2023. The jump was driven by substantial increases in both domestic and external borrowings and compounded by the depreciation of the naira against major foreign currencies. The Nigerian exchange closed on a bullish note on Tuesday as the equities market capitalization surged past the 70 trillion naira mark, following renewed investor interest in heavyweight stocks like Airtel Africa and key players in the insurance sector. At the close of trading, the all-share index rose by 1,721.29 points, representing a 1.57% increase to settle at 111,606.22 basis points. This rally pushed the market capitalization up by 1.09 trillion naira to close at 70.38 trillion naira compared to the 69.29 trillion naira recorded in the previous session. The market performance was largely driven by buying interest in Airtel Africa, which appreciated by 10% to close at 2,375.50 naira per share, alongside gains recorded by insurance companies such as Cornerstone Insurance and AXA Mansard. A total of 126 equities participated in the trading on the floor of the exchange. Of those, 36 closed in green, 21 recorded losses, and 69 remained unchanged. Victor Osimhen is edging closer to securing a lucrative move to Saudi Arabian Championship Al Hilal as desperate Galatasaray supporters launch increasingly creative campaigns to persuade the Nigerian striker to remain in Istanbul, including a heartfelt plea displayed on the Times Square billboard in New York City. The 26-year-old is reportedly in advanced negotiations with Al Hilal over a 3-year contract worth close to 15 million euros per season, according to Sky Sports, despite passionate appeals from Galatasaray fans who have witnessed him light up the Turkish Super League with 25 goals and 5 assists in 29 games. The billboard appearance comes ahead of Galatasaray's upcoming clash against Başakşehir, where fans are planning an even grander tribute involving 5,000 drones that will form a portrait of Osimhen over the Ali Sami Yerams Park. In entertainment, Afrobeats intelligence Inetimi Odon, aka Timaya, shared the story of his rise from the streets of Port Harcourt to becoming one of Africa's most recognized music stars. With a mix of humor and honesty, the singer, who began his solo career in 2005, takes a hard look at today's music scene, drawing clear lines between the industry now and the one that he came up in. Tamaya expressed nostalgia for the authenticity of older music, saying today's songs often feel disconnected and commercially driven, with many artists relying on songwriters who prioritize trends over true expression. The 44-year-old singer reminisced about the discipline that defined old school music making. And finally, in foreign news, the United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio ordered a suspension of student visa processing in the latest swipe at foreign students in the country. The White House is cracking down on foreign students at the U.S. universities, revoking visas and deporting those involved in protests against the war in Gaza, accusing them of supporting Palestinian militant group Hamas. Hundreds of visa and President Donald Trump's administration moved to bar Harvard University from admitting non-Americans. A cable signed by Rubio and seen by AFP orders embassies and consulates not to allow any additional student or exchange visa appointment capacity until further guidance is issued. The government also plans to ramp up vetting of the social media profiles of international applicants to U.S. universities.
In the news.